Okay, so wanted to quickly report a long-standing bug. This has been present since XP11 and in 12 now, on the latest 12.0.08 beta 3 release. Specifically, the VR mouse cursor. I'm not sure about Oculus headsets, but I know this has been a problem on Windows mixed reality headsets. I've used both the Odyssey Plus and now the Index. When in VR mode, interacting with 3D touch panels does not work. In certain aircraft, like the TOLUS, this is the A340, but in their A320 and any other aircraft, it's all the same. As soon as we get to the interactive 3D panel, the mouse phases behind it and doesn't recognize it. If we actually manage to align the mouse correctly, we can still interact with it and push the buttons, but we can't see the mouse cursor. It is behind. And this is present on all aircraft. I'll jump into the Hot Start Challenger 650 next and show you the problems there. So now we are in the latest beta version of the Challenger 650 from Hot Start. And in this one, we have sort of the same problem, slightly different, but this is, I'm without any additional technical knowledge, I'm assuming this is kind of related. If any aircraft has a 3D tablet drawn in this, and this is the same thing like the RotorSim EC135 that I have, or any the Cohen Sim Bell 222, anything that they have a 3D touch panel like the Avi tablet, the VR mouse cursor now won't phase through it. However, nothing is clickable. I cannot interact with anything with the VR mouse cursor. If I pull up a 2D panel of this, I can then interact just fine with the panel and move things. But, and of course now I've made the mistake of getting into their Avi tab. Toggle tab, there we go, okay. Interestingly with this, the one thing that is or does still work is my mouse scroll wheel. If I put this on a map, I can scroll in and out. I can zoom. I can't pan or click, but I can zoom. It does zoom. But the VR mouse cursor basically here is inoperable and does not work at all unless we pull up the 2D tablet. And while bringing this up, I'll ask the other VR guys to possibly submit the unrelated, but I'll go ahead and include it in this video just in case the right person sees it. If not, maybe this can reach somebody. Is currently this face hugger behavior, if you guys could change this, it'd be so much appreciated, where a 2D pop-up window does not set to track the user's head when it's generated. So as of right now, whenever I click a 2D pop-up window like this, it is stuck to my face in my field of view. And oftentimes these windows pop up very, very close to your face like this, and you're unable to, you can't reach a border to stop it and freeze it in space to close it or resize it. It would be great if when this generates, if it generated in a fixed space like this, but it was fixed like that when it initially generates, and so that way a VR user could back away from it if the axis is too close to the face and then manipulate it. And again, if I need to submit a separate bug report for that, I'll certainly do that. So lastly, I don't know if this may be helpful or not as a differential, but interestingly in the Zibo, this tablet is the one tablet that does seem to work in VR where I can actually manipulate different options in the tablet, with the exception of AviTab. Again, once AviTab comes up, we lose the ability to interact with the map other than the aforementioned zoom function. That still works, but panning, tilting, or interacting with the Avi tab doesn't do anything. But when we go back into their main menu functions, those actually do work. So I hope this is helpful. Hopefully a picture's worth, or picture's worth 1,000 words. And if you guys need any additional information from me, I'll submit a log with this video and bug report. And thanks for your time.